Hello everybody. This will be day 2 of trying a daily roll-up. I did explain a lot yesterday, but today I'm just going to jump on into it, and if y'all have any suggestions below, whether you like this format or don't, or if you think maybe I don't need to read certain things, just let me know. Again, this will just be a roll-up of, you can see the net assets here, outstanding shares. You'll see the comparison on the closes for each of the stocks and the underlying. Then we have those compared, and then we'll have also the trades for today. If you want to see the detailed trades and the holdings, that will be later on this evening. It probably won't be until closer to midnight, only because the holdings don't get posted until somewhere usually between 9 and 10, and then of course they have to go through, review those, do some manipulation of data and stuff, and then of course record the video and then upload it. So sometimes they don't get done till 11 or 12 o'clock, and some days 2 o'clock in the morning. But if you want to see those details, that will be available later or in the morning when you wake up. But if you want to see a quick review, this will be it. Okay, so I'm not going to read all the net assets and the outstanding shares, but if you would like to look at them more in depth, you can just pause the video or take a screenshot here, but just to provide that for you. Okay, and then we will go through the closes, the change between yesterday's close and today's close for the Yieldmax. So because these all are smaller dollar amount funds, I will read the dollar amounts for this, though you can see the percentages in the right hand corner. For the underlying, I think I'll go with the percentages because it's easier for comparison, because some of those are significantly different. But if we look here, we have, oh, and I forgot to mention, today I'm doing this in portrait mode, so hopefully that's okay. I know I did my first video in portrait mode this weekend, but I did this so you could see everything on one page to keep from me having to scroll up and down. But if we go on, we have AIYY was down 17 cents today. AMDY was down 91 cents. AMZ was up 17 cents. Aptly was up 10 cents. Coney was down 80 cents. Dizzo was up 14 cents. Phoebe, FBY, was down 4 cents. GUI was up 2 cents. And I'll stop saying cents because that's probably going to get annoying, okay? So JPMO was 0.1. Murney was down 0.01. MSFO is up 0.12. Misty was down 1.13. However, I will say at the beginning of the day, I know this one was down to $32 or $31. So it had a lot of these were down at the beginning of the morning, but just to point that out, because that one is a little risky, and you can see that one and Coney were down 3% compared to the rest of it. Well, AMD was down 4%, but everybody else was a lot lower. But to continue, Nestle was up 1 cent. NVIDIA was up 0.48. OARC down 0.03. PayPay was down 0.19. SQI down 0.31. Tesla up 0.02. Zomo up 0.1. YMAG up 0.13, and YMAX 0.05. I don't know which one is more annoying, saying the points or saying the cents, but anyway, let's move on. Okay, if we look at the underlying here, I'll read the IV off, I guess. I know some of you may not have watched the video tomorrow, and I don't know if I did these every day, if you would even want me to say the IV every day or just once, maybe at the beginning and the end of the week. But I'll read it today. Y'all can let me know. But AI has a 61% IV. AMD has a 50% IV. Amazon 25% IV. Apple 19%. Coin 88%. Disney 24%, Meta 32%, Alphabet 25%, JP Morgan 21%, Moderna 52%, Microsoft 21%, MicroStrategy 160%, double what Coins is, or almost double. Netflix 33%, Nvidia 61%, ARK 39%, PayPal 33%, Square 47%, Tesla 52%, and Zomo 19%. Looking at the percentage of change, AIYY was down 2.62%. AMDY was number 2 for being down today, it looks like, negative 4.84%. AMZ was up 80.81%. Apple was up 1.36%. Coin was down 3.96%. Disney, if y'all hear a bunch of talking in the background, I'm sorry, it's my daughter in the living room. But Disney is up 0.58%. Meta is down 0.15%. Google down 0.44%. JP Morgan down 0.58%. Moderna, I'm sorry, I might have said that wrong. JP Morgan was up 0.58%. Moderna was up 0.82%. Microsoft up almost 1%. MicroStrategy was down 5.67%. So it was the biggest loser for the day. And then Netflix was up 0.38%. Nvidia up 1.07%. ARK down 0.57%. PayPal down 1.9%. Square down 1.9%. Okay, just checking, just seemed both being exactly the same there. Tesla is down 1.43%, and Exxon was up 0.73%. If we look at the changes between them, okay, so the change over here in the dark blue column S will be the difference between the daily change for the underlying, let me make sure I get this right, no, from the Yieldmax ETF minus the underlying ETF percentage changes, okay? And so I say that because the way I have these formulas, unless y'all want me to show them differently, it's just looking at the percentage change between both of them. So if I say, for instance, let's see, I needed like a winner on here. I need like a green dot so it's easier for me to identify these. But you can see here that AIYY was only down 1% today, while AI was down 2.62%. So AIYY was better. I guess I shouldn't say up. Maybe I could say they did better by 1.5%. Maybe that's the word I need to say. I just don't want there to be any confusion there. It's just the difference between the changes. So Yieldmax AIYY was better by 1.5%. AMDY was better by 0.59%. AMZ, let's see, Amazon was actually better by 0.06%. Apple was better by 0.77%. Coney did better by 0.9%. Dizzo did better by 0.06%. FBY did better by 0.19%. Oh, my bad. GUI did better by 0.56%. JP Morgan did better by 0.16%. Moderna did better by 0.86%. Microsoft did better by 0.31%. Let's see, Misty did better, 2.59. It's about the same for Netflix and Netflix there. And then NVIDIA did better by 0.64. Any more down there? Okay, I know you can't see the whole screen now, but sorry, I lost track of where I was. So we talked about NVIDIA being better by 0.64, and then we had OARC better by 0.34, PayPay better by 0.88, SQY better by 0.61, Tesla better by 1.56, and Exxon actually did better by 0.18. But if we look here, so if we count all of these, I'm trying to scroll, but we're already there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I forgot how many we had again. So 19. So 7 of the 19. The underlying was better, and then I should put a formula at the bottom. And then 12 of the 19, the Yieldmax ETF was better. So interesting. I know I have my roll up, but since I've been doing my videos, I haven't looked at these as much as I used to. In fact, I hadn't even been saving them. I used to save the data every single day, but I haven't had time to look at them. So this is making me look at these again. But anyway, hopefully you found that interesting. And then if we go over to the trades for the day, we have 4 tickers that had trades. So AIYY brought in $5,405 for short trades and $154,000 for synthetic trades, and for a total of $159,000. AMZ brought in almost $12,000 for the short trades, but then paid out almost $25,000 for the synthetic trades, for a total of a negative almost $13,000. And then we have MSFO. We had short call trades bringing in about $4,000, and the synthetics trades paid about $28,000, for a total of a negative $24,000. Zomo, if you see the short call here, they had almost $1,000 brought in for the short call, and then the synthetic, they paid over $13,000 for an intraday trade roll up of negative $12,000. So if you enjoyed this, if you just liked this little roll up in comparison that like I said, I know I've shown before, this video may be for you versus the actual intraday trades and the holdings and strike prices. You may or may not want to watch all of that stuff. So anyway, I'll be back later with the Ulti holdings and trades, and which may or may not be posted today. We will see. And then the Yieldmax. Once the holdings post, then I can go over and compare all of that data and show that to you. But anyway, I will see y'all later. Bye.